Hello everyone, happy World Mental Health Day. In every 10th of October, we celebrate the World Mental Health Day, and the theme for this year is
It's time to prioritize mental health at workplaces. So, mental health is very important, most
yeah,
especially not just for individuals, but now we're considering the workplace in a whole. So, we realize that some employers neglect employees' well-being, and for one to be productive, one needs to be stable. So
of
when you're not
course.
stable, how do you want to be productive? And then you should remember that you have to be physically and mentally stable.
Of course.
So it's time for our employers and also the employee to consider themselves. You need to understand self-care. You need to practice self-care more. You need to consider yourself. What do you think about that?
Yeah, makes more sense. And at the same time, to contribute to what you just said now, you need to have time for relaxation while at work. It's very, very important. When the work is overwhelming, you need to try as much as possible to have time for yourself. You need to relax. And in as much as you are working, try as much as possible to observe your break time. While at work, when the work is so overwhelming and you're not having break time, you tend to break down, and at the same time, try to balance work life and your personal life.
Yeah, I also think most employers need to reduce that workload. You need to understand you have to control your workload because it can actually lead to a lot of stress.
But how is that visible in Nigeria?
I know it's not visible, but we as individuals, you have to consider yourself. You need to prioritize yourself first because when you are not stable, trust me, someone else will do the job if you go insane. Because a lot of things, even the economy alone, is not even helping matter. So we need to prioritize ourselves. We need to remember that self practice it a lot. Self-care is very important. Also, we also talk about the fact of we're looking about the fact of
breaking silence.
Yeah, breaking silence and stigma. That's another issue. Stigma. A lot of persons can't talk
to the right person.
Yeah, it's also important we realize that the way we think affects the way we act. So even if we are at home, we have family issues, it will still definitely affect us when we come to work. So that's why it's important to speak out, talk to someone. That's going to help a lot.
Of course, it will help a lot if you share your problem, you talk your problem, and there are needs for someone to counsel you. You see that you will be eased. You feel better.